And isn't it interesting that, after the couple years of seeing Biden totally make some huge, mental mistakes, slurring his sentences, all of these crazy things, why is it just an issue now, just months before the final presidential debate? Why are they making such a big of a deal now? Why do the Democrats want him to leave office now? Okay, it's to get people invested. It's to give people hope that they're going to put in someone good on the left side. And, even if Biden is removed and they put in like Kamala Harris or Michael Obama, okay, and then they get their hopes up thinking that, the left is going to be all good now. And then if there's a huge upset and they allow Trump to be president again, okay, that would create a huge uproar. There would be probably riots and all sorts of craziness going on. Now we see that during Trump's first presidential run, okay, there was death threats against Trump. There was like Kathy Lee Griffith or whatever her name is. She was holding the head of Donald Trump all bloodied and chopped off. Okay, there's all of this propaganda, sort of sparking this idea that Trump needs to be assassinated, Trump needs to be killed. Even in Snoop's music video, Lavender, at the end of the video, it shows Trump as a clown, as an actor in the circus, and Snoop Dogg is pointing a gun at Trump, and then he pulls the trigger and it says bang. Okay, so I think that there is going to be probably a false assassination, a scripted assassination of Donald Trump, and or maybe it'll be the real deal. I really don't know. And that would definitely trigger the Republicans to really go all out and maybe even take to the streets. Okay, so either way, okay, this is going to get pretty bad. If the Republicans win, okay, the liberals will riot, and if Trump is assassinated, okay, the Republicans would go crazy. And I think that's exactly what the Luciferians want. They even told us in their movie, Captain America Civil War, and it shows the red and the blue sides facing off, and it says pick a side. And in the movie, they actually say the guy who's manipulating the Civil War between the Avengers, okay, he says the best way to destroy an empire is to, destroy it from the inside out. And so that's exactly what the Luciferians are doing. They're weakening America by creating this civil war at the same time that we're facing off against Russia and China and North Korea and Iran. Okay, it is the perfect storm that will take out a Babylon America, I believe. And so I'm kind of, I've sort of been on edge because I think things could really go south here in the next few months, depending on what happens, in this big act, this big stage. And, even though, the actors are just playing their part, okay, there's going to be real consequences because of people who are, viewing this as if it were real. Okay, they're emotionally invested and they're going to, have actual, consequences or they're going to do actual things such as riot and fight and all sorts of stuff, which have negative impacts on everyone. And I just wanted to share a vision that I had back in 2020. I was watching, some YouTube videos saying that Trump was going to be assassinated, and I was really wondering if that was true or not. And I fell asleep, and I had this vision of Donald Trump sitting down, and I heard in my spirit, dead fish. And then when I woke up, I heard Michael, and then I heard Obama. And so I don't know if this means that once Trump is assassinated, that's when Michelle Obama would be put in office, and then Barack Obama returns as the Antichrist. I think maybe that's how it could go. And so, the Bible says that God would give his people dreams and visions and prophecies in these last days, according to Acts chapter 2, verse 17. So it's very possible that God gave me that vision back in 2020, but it's not going to be fulfilled until maybe if Trump is reelected. But there's also the possibility that, the enemy, Satan, gave me a false vision somehow, to throw me off. So I thought that was probably the case when Trump's presidency came and went, and he was still alive. But if Trump is reelected now, okay, it would probably definitely culminate in his assassination.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Move to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you.
Ready?
Move.
Up.
Move. Go.
Up. Hawkeye's here. Get ready.
We ready?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage. There has been some kind of disturbance that clearly sets law enforcement and Secret Service into motion, immediately jumping around the former president in a protective mode. The crowd has been screaming. They are standing by. You can hear some voices there saying, "Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go?" We are looking at President Trump. This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you. From what we can see right here, it looks like they are attempting to move him out, that he may have been injured. He is holding up his arm. He is pumping his fist, but clearly Secret Service wants to get him out of this situation.